About the cookies you gave me.
Is
I
it
got really sick?
You're lying.
I swear to
That's such a lie.
I swear
Don't
to
lie.
you. No. I
Don't
don't know if
lie
it
on
was
the
that.
radio.
I swear. I don't know if it was.
Don't
it
lie
probably
on the
wasn't
radio.
the cookies. It probably
No,
wasn't.
it wasn't. Don't lie.
But I swear to you, I got really like food poisoning that day.
No.
So it was either that.
No.
I have put it down to
Stop.
like 3. I'm not
Take it back.
lying. I'm not saying it was the cookies, but I'm saying there was a chance.
Are you allergic to awesomeness? Is that
I
what
might
happened?
be. Is that why I'm itching right now?
Yes.
Because right now I'm itching.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, Taylor, guess what? I didn't really appreciate this. Do they ever get in touch with you?
Well, some of them like to write really long emails.
Oh, really?
Picture a 20,000-seat arena. Last Friday night, it opened its doors for just 1,000 people. At exactly 7:30 p.m., the giant screens outside Madison Square Garden turned purple. 2 words appeared, Justin T. married. Yes, you read that right. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are married. And it might just be the most secretive, most locked down, most impossible wedding in history. But wait, I haven't even dropped the real bomb yet. This ceremony wasn't performed by a priest or a judge. The officiant was someone from Hollywood, someone you've laughed with 1,000 times. Who? We'll get there, I promise. Because first, we need to talk about the moment a Beatles legend grabbed the microphone, the secret message stitched into a wedding handkerchief, and the $26 million move nobody saw coming, made just days before the wedding. So buckle up. Forget everything you thought you knew about the Taylor Swift wedding, because the truth is so much wilder. Let's go.
To know, have you ever regretted writing a song about one of your exes?
Never.
Never, ever, ever?
No, because you don't write a song about them unless you know that you don't really want to know them anymore.
Which brings us to Scooter Braun. Yeah.
See, this one even comes with a phone. See, so he can break up with other dolls. The way I like it. Stay away from him. Okay?
I like writing songs about douchebags who cheat on me, but I'm not gonna say that. In my monologue, I like writing their names into songs so they're ashamed to go in public, but I'm not gonna say that. In my monologue.
Whatever they decided I couldn't do is exactly what I did.
Hear from these dudes?
It all started weeks ago. Strange things were happening in the heart of New York. Semi-trucks kept rolling into Madison Square Garden, unloading massive set pieces, all under wraps. One worker's t-shirt read, Taylor Swift Carpenters. So much for total secrecy. Then city records surfaced, a tent permit outside the garden for an event of up to 999 people. 999, not 1,000. Almost like someone was trying very hard not to say, we're throwing a 1,000-person wedding. The invitations, straight out of a spy movie. Reportedly, the digital invites were watermarked with each guest's name and came bundled with non-disclosure agreements. Guests couldn't even admit they were invited. On the big day, starting around 3 p.m., black SUVs vanished one by one into white tents. Paparazzi waited for hours. Clear shots captured? 0. But inside was a whole different universe. According to leaks, that massive arena had been transformed into, quite literally, a secret garden. One TV anchor who attended described it as a garden inside the garden. Reportedly, the walls were lined with giant photos of the couple at every age. And in one corner, arcade games. Because why not? Then, at 7:30 p.m., that famous sign lit up, and at the very same moment, the Empire State Building glowed blue, a nod to the old wedding rhyme about something blue. And you know what happened next? It started to rain over New York, like a music video. Honestly, like an actual Taylor Swift music video. Now hold on tight. Because this Madison Square Garden wedding didn't just make history with its venue, it rewrote the rulebook. No bridesmaids, no army of groomsmen. Instead, standing next to Taylor was her younger brother, Austin Swift, with an official title, Man of Honor. And next to Travis, no surprises here, his big brother, Jason Kelce, as best man. After all, didn't this whole love story start on their podcast, The Vows? The couple handwrote them in little books. One guest inside summed up the ceremony as genuine, vulnerable, serious, and just as hilarious. And yes, the moment I promised you. The person who officiated this wedding was Adam Sandler. Yes, that Adam Sandler, a close friend of the couple. He even gave Travis a cameo in Happy Gilmore 2 last year. According to Good Morning America anchor George Stephanopoulos, who was in the room, Sandler had everyone laughing and tearing up. Think about it. This is the couple that announced their engagement with the caption, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married." Would you really expect anything less? These two don't do anything by the book, and that's exactly why we love them. Now for the question on everyone's lips. What was the Taylor Swift wedding dress?
If you thought celebrity weddings were already over the top, this one just raised the bar to a level that almost sounds fictional. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are reportedly about to say "I do" inside Madison Square Garden today, and the leaked details are absolutely wild. So this is not your average wedding venue. No, we are talking about one of the most iconic arenas in the world, being transformed into what insiders describe.
The answer came straight from her official rep, Christian Dior Haute Couture, not off the rack. A one-of-a-kind, hand-sewn work of art, made just for Taylor. The details, still under lock and key. Not a single official photo has been released, which of course only doubles the mystery. As for the jewelry, reports point to one name, Cartier.
As a full-blown fairy tale, complete with a massive castle built inside the venue. Now, according to multiple reports, the celebration kicks off with a smaller rehearsal dinner before the main event welcomes, close to 1,000 guests. Yes, security is so intense that over 100 police officers are reportedly involved, and the area around Madison Square Garden has been packed with barricades, trucks, and privacy screens to stop anyone from getting even a tiny glimpse inside.
But my favorite detail? Something else entirely. Singer Maren Morris, who attended, shared a photo of a lace handkerchief, embroidered with that famous blank space line about lasting forever, the wedding date, and a letter T surrounded by hearts. And guess what Morris captioned the post? A nod to that iconic proposal moment from Love Story.
If there was ever a celebrity event that screamed top secret, this is definitely it. It's giving Kris Jenner on like 5,000. Now let's talk about the food, because somehow even the menu has become headline news. Delivery spotted arriving at the venue reportedly included lobster, blackened chicken, French fries, onion rings, fresh produce, and enough food to feed what feels like an entire stadium. Well, essentially it is. There was even a Krispy Kreme truck seen nearby, sending the internet into full detective mode, wondering if donuts are making the guest list too. The guest rules are just as strict, don't get it twisted, according to exclusive reports.
For Swifties, this wedding was pure Easter egg heaven. One more sweet touch. Selena Gomez showed up in a golden gown. Why does that matter? Because Taylor wore the exact same color to Selena's own wedding last September. Real friendship lives in the details. Now take a deep breath, because this guest list is exhausting just to read.
Guests have to follow a black tie dress code, and they will not be allowed to keep their phones during the event. Duh. Everyone is expected to check their devices at the door, meaning there will be no sneaky selfies, no blurry TikToks, definitely no Instagram stories from the inside. But I mean, are they checking everywhere? I would sneak like a little contraband phone in, you know what I mean? Now, in a world where people photograph their morning coffee, this might be the boldest wedding rule, even for Taylor Swift, right? Guests have also reportedly been asked not to bring gifts. Which honestly makes sense though, because when your combined net worth is already like sky high, another toaster or like air fryer probably is not gonna change your life, right? I wonder what they're doing instead. There's no details on that yet, so stay tuned. The guest list itself is expected to be packed with celebrities.
Steven Spielberg, Tom Hanks, Paul McCartney, Ed Sheeran, Bradley Cooper, Gigi Hadid, Dakota Johnson, Emma Stone, Hugh Grant, Jennifer Lopez, Jimmy Fallon, and the list goes on. Close to 1,000 names. A little insider tidbit. Harry Styles was reportedly invited, but couldn't make it because he's on tour. I'll let you sit with that one. And then, maybe the most magical moment of the night. According to sources, after the ceremony, Taylor's mom, Andrea, invited everyone into the reception room, where a stage was waiting. The lights dimmed, and onto the stage walked Stevie Nicks. This is not a rumor. The Good Morning America anchors who attended confirmed it live on air the next morning. Robin Roberts described the performance as incredibly intimate. The Fleetwood Mac legend has been a mentor to Taylor for years. She even wrote a poem for Taylor's 2024 album. And the second moment I promised in the intro. According to People magazine sources, later that night, a Beatle took the mic. Paul McCartney performed I Want to Hold Your Hand for the newlyweds. Madison Square Garden has hosted legends for decades, but this might be the first time.
Athletes, of course, and music industry heavyweights, making this one of the biggest celebrity gatherings of the year, although I doubt Kanye West will be there, but we'll see. Reports have also claimed there could be special musical performances during the night. I wonder who, although many details are still being kept, of course, tightly under wraps. We probably won't know till next week. Now, it is worth pointing out that Taylor and Travis themselves have not actually publicly confirmed every single leaked detail, so who knows what's real and what's not, right? But with the permits, the massive setup, the street closure, the Krispy Kreme donuts smelling in the air, you know, the security in the truck after truck arriving at, you know, MSG, it is.
The world's most famous stage was turned into a love song for an audience of 2. Let's rewind for a second. July 2023. Travis, on a podcast, admits he tried to give Taylor a friendship bracelet and failed. August 2025, the engagement drops with that "Your teachers are getting married" post. And July 2026, Madison Square Garden, 3 years, from a small heartbreak story to the wedding of the century. And honestly, the most beautiful detail of the night wasn't the glowing sign. It wasn't even the Dior. Days before the wedding, this couple quietly donated $26 million to children's hospitals, food banks, and music programs. 20 organizations, from New York to Kansas City. So yes, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got married. But the real story is this. 2 people, in the middle of all that fame, managed to carve out a moment that was truly theirs. Just like that purple sign, glowing in the rain. Now it's your turn. Which one is more epic? A 1,000-guest stadium wedding with a Beatle on stage? Or a secret ceremony for 2 that nobody ever finds out about? Drop it in the comments. Stadium or secret? I'm pinning the best answer to the top, and this story is far from over. Where's the honeymoon? And according to experts, there might even be a new album on the way. So subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss that video, because the follow-up is already in the works. Madison Square Garden lit up the New York sky that night. Now, lighting up that like button, that part is on you. It's right down there. See you in the next story. Take care of yourselves.